So happy Mother's Day. It is currently 3:28 p.m. on Sunday, May 11th, 2025. I realized I did not do a spiritual Sundays reading the past Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to do two or one. I'm going to figure it out. But happy Mother's Day to all mothers, if you are a mother watching. Um, I hope that you take the time to give your mom some love. Um, because we all have one, right? Whether or not they're in your life or not. Um, be grateful for whatever experience, knowledge, wisdom they imparted to you. Unfortunately, in my case, I do have a mom, but I don't really talk to her anymore. And a father, just because out of my own preference, just because I felt like I wasn't being um, encouraged, and it became very much karmic and toxic. So I decided to extricate myself from that situation. But it is okay, because I like to say I say God is my mother. God is my father. Mary is my mother. Jesus is my brother, and Joseph would be my stepfather, I guess. Um, so I am going to pull cards from this deck here, the Ask Your Guides Oracle card deck. It's going to be a collective reading like before. Sacred Destiny Oracle card deck, Earth Blessings Oracle card deck, and then the Saints and Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. So I did shuffle a little bit, but I feel like the reading, honestly, um, was kind of geared towards, honestly, some of the things that are going on in my life, and I wanted it to be a because I'll know if something comes out and it's resonating with my energy. I'll know, right? Sometimes a message that's meant for me could also be a message that's meant for you. So I am going to put these back here because I want it to be a generalized reading. Um, and I don't want to be subjective to me. I want it to be objective, so um, other people, could benefit. So you could see me shuffling. That's one thing I am kind of like I have a bit of a pet peeve with is when I would watch oracle card readings online, and I used to see like the people, I used to go, okay, are they gonna shuffle on camera? Because if they don't shuffle on camera, then you don't know. Like, because I used to think, oh, they're pulling cards. I get tinnitus sometimes. I get ringing in my ears, and it's like, oh, and then it goes away. Um, but yeah, hold on. I'm gonna keep those as that. I'm just gonna pull two. I don't want to pull no more than three cards out of one deck. Um, but let's do the next one is Sacred Destiny. So this is yeah. Oh, that came out really fast. I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. That came out really fast. Hold on. Three came out, so okay. Let's stick with that. Earth Blessings Oracle card deck. I will be honest, I am kind of sleepy right now. I'm kind of tired. When I use a heating pad, because it's my time of the month, so I'm on day 2 of that, and it is not fun. I get really bad cramps, like heavy everything, basically. Sorry if that's TMI, but if you're a woman, you'll understand. If you're a man, I don't know if you'll understand, but unless you have a wife or a girlfriend, then maybe you will understand, or a sister. I don't want to omit the sisters. So did I show this one? This is what I'm pulling from right now. These are beautiful. I love these cards. I haven't used these cards in a while. So each one correlates to a season. Like that's spring, that's fall. I don't know if that's spring also. Winter. So let's pull some from here. Oh wow, three came out. So, okay, I'm gonna take them. Three came out, all different. Look at that. I'm not gonna look at what they are, but they all. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna surprise myself. I'm excited. And then the back of the deck. And then the last one would be the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Yay! She's like the mother of mysticism. I don't know, that's the way I view her. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh no, I didn't put. No. Oh, in other news, they did select a Pope. And he's American, which is pretty cool. You know. Pope Leo. He's from Chicago. Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago in like a gajillion years. Oh, Chicago's really nice. I mean, I liked not Center City. Is it Center City? What's it called? City Center? I don't know. What's it called? Gold Coast near North Side? The Golden Mile, I think, or something it's called. Okay. Anyways, so let's shuffle. This is the Doreen Virtue Saints and Angels deck. It's a really, look how pretty the angel is on there. So nice. So let's do this. Okay. I guess that one is supposed to pop out. I did not want to see them, but okay. I don't really know. Those are very specific cards. Very specific cards. I don't know if I want to take these cards. I'm like, what in the world? I don't know. But I guess so. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna take him. I don't know. We'll see. But I guess as I go along, maybe the intuitive downloads will come to me. But I'm just like, okay. Let's begin. So, out of the Ask Your Guides deck by Sonia Choquette, I think she could, she allegedly, I don't know if she could talk to angels or she's a medium, spiritual teacher, and intuitive guide. She has a book out as well. So the first ones out of that deck were Freedom. I might need to consult a little book if we need to, and Decisions. Um, Freedom and Decisions. Let's look at the card. So here we have a bird, a really pretty bird. But these birds are really, also please disregard my pimples on my face. Whenever it's my time of the month, I get like these nodules that are like really big. And they're kind of, ugh, they're annoying because they're like hard and, ugh. Anyways, that's usually with the time of the month, right? Because it all goes together. Acne, oily skin, cramping, all that good stuff to prepare for a child that I'm not going to have right now. Because that's why we get our periods, right? To prepare for a baby, which I'm not having right now, even though they're very cute. So freedom, there's a bird that's being let out of a cage. And I did shuffle these. You saw, hopefully people saw I shuffled them. Again, collective message reading freedom. And then it says decisions. I may just pull one more card. On the back of it, because on the back of the deck it says abundance, limitation, disruption, restriction, growth, deprivation, teamwork, charity, forgiveness, invention, clearing, work, survival. It's a very like, I feel like this is like a story. Like it literally says abundance. Then this is the back of the deck. Limitation, disruption. So something is clearly being put to a halt. So there's abundance, but then it says limitation, disruption, restriction. These are not, growth, right? But then there's like apparently growth that happens. Then more deprivation, being deprived of something. Teamwork, people coming together in unity for the purpose of co-creation or whatever, is common goal. Charity, meaning someone giving something. Forgiveness, obviously, is pretty self-explanatory. Forgiving someone or something that they did or wrongdoing. Invention, creating something, creativity, something new. Clearing, and work. So that's what came out after. I wanted to mention that because I was like, because freedom, decisions, abundance, restriction, deprivation, um, I don't know, it felt like there was like a stagnation or something. And then it says growth, and then restriction, and limitations. So maybe, I don't know, maybe there was limitations on something, and decisions are being made. I don't know if it's about abundance. Let's see. I'm going to keep going. Growth. I had to keep going because I go. So sometimes when you pull cards, when you're a reader, if other cards you pull more cards, you ask spirit, you ask God, I need more clarity on something, and then you pull more cards and the loss. Interesting. Unconditional love. I've never pulled this card, bro. I've never pulled that card in this entire deck. That is insane. I've never pulled the unconditional love card ever. I am shuffling just so people. I don't shuffle like how other people do. Caution. Uh-oh. I feel inclined to pull more. I don't know why. There's a message that'll come out from this. Caution. Adventure. That kind of goes along with caution, adventure, success, opposition, success, opposition, deceit. Interesting. Interesting. Goals, rest. Okay, I think we're just gonna stop there. Interesting cards, bro. Okay, no, just kidding. Haha. Abundance, bounty. Wow, bro, there's there's definitely like, hold on. Okay, I had to keep going because there's definitely exhaustion, boredom, new life, clearing, prayer. Okay, let's figure this out here. So, because there's gonna be it's all gonna tie together in some way, shape, or form. It may relate to me, by the way, or it may relate to you, it may relate to somebody in your life. But here, so it's freedom, decisions, growth, connection. And then after that, we have loss, unconditional love, leadership. Loss, unconditional love, leadership. Freedom, decisions, growth, connection. So I'm just going to analyze. So like I said, this is a bird. It's a bird in a cage. And the bird is like set free, essentially, flying towards the sun. It feels pretty self-explanatory. Maybe liberating yourself from a situation. Maybe the shackles that bind you. That could literally mean like freedom, like physical freedom, or it could mean like a spiritual or mental freedom, right? Because you could be in a mental prison, like literally, or maybe like a mental prison in your mind, not like a physical one. But then it says decision. So clearly, after this liberation happens or will happen, there's decisions that have to be made um, for the betterment of one's growth, because it says growth, and then connection. So maybe I want to read the connection card because I feel like that's important. Connection, assistance, synchronicity, spontaneity, surprise. Right now, you may feel as though finding what you need to feel safe and secure is almost impossible. Whether it's looking for a new house after you've just sold the one you're living in, finding a new community after leaving an old group of people with whom you no longer this is interesting, resonate or relate, or simply locating the parking spot you need in a crowded supermarket lot when in a hurry, but by all appearances, the odds seem stacked against you. Never fear, take a deep breath and call on your runner guides to help you find what you need. They are ready to lead you to the right place at the right time, whether it's leading you to the car pulling out of a parking space close to the entrance of the store you're in a rush to enter, or drawing your attention to a particular ad or article that leads you to find the house you're looking for, the community you want to connect with, or your runner guides are ready to bring you what you need. All you need to do is ask. This is interesting. I did not, honestly, I'm sorry, Nurse, I did not expect that to come from I was picturing connection, like meeting certain people. They mean like another type of connection. This is assistance, synchronicity, spontaneity, surprise. So making the connection with yourself. She looks like she's in tune with the environment or something. Bonnie is getting down from the bed. Interesting, but I'm going to keep going. So after that, what came out was in the same deck, because I did pull a lot from this one. It says caution, adventure, success. So maybe there's a new venture or adventure or endeavor that you want to partake in, and it's warning you to let's read what it says for caution. I'm just curious. My little booklet, my little libretto. My libretto. Caution, guardian. 6. Okay. Vigilance, prudence, attention, watchfulness. Your guardian angel is advising you to be cautious right now. Slow down and pay attention. There's no need for alarm, for you have not yet crossed the line of safety. However, you are being asked to listen to your intuition, acknowledge what does not feel right or safe, and take a step back. Say no and walk away without hesitation if you sense bad vibes, even if it makes no logical sense. This might mean saying no to the job offer that looks great on paper but doesn't feel right deep inside. Oh, I know that all too well, because I have said no to different opportunities many times. This might mean refusing to sign a contract that others are pushing you to sign. Your guardian angel is sending you constant alerts to keep you safe. It is important to notice and heed your guardian angel's warnings, big or small, no matter how much your ego resists. There is no need for fear or overreaction, for the danger can be avoided entirely simply by paying attention to the signals being broadcast your way. You don't have to explain your actions to anyone. If you feel something is not right, that is explanation enough. The message is as the angel message. Pay attention to your intuitive warnings and quickly walk away from what doesn't feel right, no matter what. Have no fear. I am walking with you. You are protected. Caution, adventure, success. So this is okay. So this is the caution card. She's like holding. It almost looks like she's protecting her heart. So which is interesting. In yoga, we have the heart chakra, which is the color green, and that's what's kind of representing in the middle. And she's like guarding her heart. It's a really pretty card, but she's like basically making a cross, like she's guarding. Look, it's even she has it looks like a shape of a heart. So she's guarding that, and then it says adventure, success. Maybe it's like a yellow light, not like oh don't like a red light, like don't do it, don't move forward, but like a caution, because there is success that will come from this endeavor or this venture that maybe you want, or adventure, maybe it's a trip, right, that you want to take. Um, and it's going to bring about joy or some form of success for you, whether it's like a trip for work or just something new in your life, a new endeavor. Maybe we'll read the adventure card. Let's see what the adventure card says. Yeah, that's what I said. So travel, discovery, expansion, experience. Your soul and spirit have grown enough to safely venture beyond the familiar. You are now free to expand your horizons. Your guardian angel is by your side, encouraging you to fearlessly explore new territory and seek new experiences. Your soul is outgrowing your present circumstances and is determined to discover more. Trust your curiosity. There is so much more for you to experience and become. Sign up for the Italian or photography class, the yoga retreat in Greece, the university course, and dive right in. Don't allow anyone to discourage, guilt trip, scare, criticize, or make fun of you, or try to stop you as you venture out. Do not be afraid to be deterred. You're about to embark on a wonderful, life-changing expansion of your life. Spread your wings and fly. I get, now it's interesting because that's interesting. So these are actually, so these are sequential, 6 and 7. That means that they're like, they follow, they're consecutive, they're one after the other. And that was just by happenstance. Um, this is giving me major, I was picturing it more as like a venture, like a business venture or something. That's how I was taking it. But this is saying caution, adventure, success, meaning like listen to your heart about a certain journey or vacation or trip. I don't have any of those planned anytime soon, so I guess this is a message for someone else. Um, if you are going on vacation, good for you. If you were going on a cruise, I will join. No, you wouldn't take a stranger from a YouTube channel on a cruise. I wouldn't blame you. But I do wish, oh my gosh, I would love to go on a cruise right now. Oh, or just like go to a beach and just, oh my God, and like have a waiter come and explain a bunch of different wines to me and just do like a wine flight tasting. And oh my God, I don't even want to go there because I know it's not going to happen anytime soon for me. But it is warning you of something, or someone, like to have caution with a certain adventure, or which, I mean, what's weird is that it says caution, adventure, success, because so there is some good that will come of this trip or experience. If it's not a trip, then it could literally mean it could be a metaphorical journey. Um, it could literally mean like an experience. It doesn't have to be a vacation or travel per se. It could be an experience, but whatever it is, it's telling you to just listen to your intuition, to follow your heart, let your gut guide you on that. So I think it also kind of feels like this freedom and decisions, right? Or freedom and growth. Sorry. I think from whatever this decision you're going to make, or someone might make, right? Maybe it's financial freedom. Maybe it's a physical freedom. Maybe it's relocation. I don't know. Right? Breaking free, liberating yourself. But there's decision, whatever decision there are, so there's options. Whoever you are, you have options. If this is a reading for someone specifically, you have options. And whatever this decision you're going to make, that could lead to a new experience. It could lead to a new place, like a setting. There's going to be growth in that, and there will be success, apparently, according to the reading. It's not like a bad reading, but this is like, basically be careful, because just follow your gut, listen to your heart. It's not saying no, but it's saying like, be cautious in your affairs, because you will be successful, but with great success comes great responsibility, right? I'm going to put these over here. And the connection card, I think that just, I don't know, I'm not too vibing with right now. I'm going to leave that there. I'll put that over here. Now, what came out interesting, this is weird. This is weird. This came out, I don't remember what order it was. Oh, it was a caution, adventure, success. Um, it says opposition, deceit. So there's some, opposition could mean you against you. It doesn't necessarily mean you have opposition. It means um, two opposing forces, usually. Maybe two, like, dualistic mindsets. Let's read it. It says 49, opposition, concession, fairness, democracy, neutrality. Your nature spirits, oh, this is what it looks like. Your nature spirits remind you that no one is entirely good or bad. Every person has their own version of reality, which may not, actually, sorry, I'm going to pause it. Something just came to me. Opposition, deceit. I think there's people, I take this as opposing forces. Like someone is planning to deceive somebody, or someone is going to try to deceive somebody. That's the way I take it. Like they were able to deceive you, or they want to deceive you. And it says, every person has their own version of reality, which may not necessarily agree with yours. Instead of arguing or feeling wronged by someone who refuses to see your point of view, open your mind and consider theirs. See the balance of light and shadow, rigidity and flexibility, receptivity and hostility in all people, including yourself. Although it's easy to feel indignant and defensive toward the one who opposes you, the truth is that no one is trying to harm you. Instead, your detractor simply supports their own interests and priorities, which are different from yours. Rather than reacting emotionally with argument, attack, or invalidation, seek to understand your opponent instead. Be mindful not to be overly self-centered or self-protective. I'm sorry, I just had a royal sinking spell. Like, I literally, meaning like, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. Hopefully I can get through this reading. If not, because all of a sudden I feel like falling asleep. And mind you, I'm drinking Coca-Cola, and that shouldn't be the case. Coca-Cola is supposed to make you like hyped because it has caffeine, but I'm like, interesting. But it says opposition deceit. So maybe that's why it says caution, you know, maybe this adventure or trip that someone wants you to take, you know, maybe there could be success in it, but it could also be a setup for deceit. I don't know. That's what it's kind of saying. Yo no sé, pero um, es un poquito peligroso. But that's what it says. It says adventure, caution, adventure, success. Like it could be, it says success. It's not like it's a bad thing. And there could be growth that comes out of it, right? Apparently. But it says success. But then it says opposition, deceit. So I'm getting these vibes like, I'm getting heavy, like, what's it called? Wolf. A wolf in sheep's clothing kind of vibes. Like something that's going to present itself, or somebody who is like coming off as being very, I'm not saying attractive, but it could be, it could even be like a job, or it could be a job or a person. But this is saying adventure, so it might be a thing. I'm sorry, I have to think. I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And then this says decisions. There's the decisions card. So there's options, there's things presenting opposition. But just be mindful, because these literally came out together. These are two, opposition and deceit are like, so if someone is opposing you, a group of people, it could also mean a way of being. But I take it as a group. I'm seeing as someone as opposition, like there's somebody or something that is carries a different viewpoint or perspective than you, and they're going to try to deceive you. Or me. It could be meant for me. I don't know. But what's interesting, what comes next, it says rest, like, like, estoy durmiendo, like I am sleeping, or yo quiero dormir, which is true. I'm gonna definitely take a nap after this, and I hope I have a nice dream. If I dream of chocolate chip cookies, that would be amazing. Anyways, because I realized I've been wanting to make chocolate chip cookie bars for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I still haven't done them. Yet, I bought the chocolate chip morsels. I have the brown sugar. But anyways, I don't want to get distracted. So this says rest, meaning like rest, relax. And then this says goals. This is interesting because this is like what's it called? A dichotomy, right? Or an oxymoron, when you have like, when it's two different concepts in the same vicinity or sentence, right? This is saying rest and this is saying goals. Goals, usually when you have a goal, you are working towards something, right? So this is saying rest. So I wonder why they came out together. Well, let's keep reading because it might correlate to other things. But it says rest, goals, abundance, bounty, leap of faith, rescue, overthinking. You know what to do? I'm gonna put the rest card is, I'm just gonna put over here. Like, that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't overwork yourself, which is funny because on the back of the deck, the hidden energy is exhaustion on the back, which I just yawned. It says exhaustion, boredom, new life, meaning like newness, novelty, rebirth, renewals, regeneration. And then clearing away all the past, clearing away bad karma, prayer is important, praying, doing affirmations, speaking faith into the future, life force. This is correlates to kind of like the root chakra and the sacral chakra and like in yoga, like the two, the lower chakras, like vitality and I'm not trying to make, I don't know, I'm trying to make, life force, prana, deprivation, shadow, or, um, exhaustion, boredom, new life. Um, I would say the rest card, I think that's just pretty self-explanatory. Like, take time to rest because you don't want to get exhausted, right? And these kind of go together because look at the color scheme, right? The color scheme goes together. It's really cute. So, goals and exhaustion. Like, you don't want to overwork yourself. And then it makes me think of the other card in here, which is overthinking, right? Because if you're exhausted, you're going to overthink, right? It should have been like this, like overthinking, exhaustion. But you don't want to overwork yourself too hard to the point like where you're too tired and you become exhausted and then you become bored, right? Um, you want to rest. Goals are good. Goals are important, but I will say, so this is what comes to mind for me. Goals, abundance, bounty, leap of faith, rescue. This is telling me, yes, focus on your goals, but also make sure you invest in the time to engage in self-care, right? So apparently this reading is saying there's some venture, there's something that's going to happen in the future or was going to come soon that I am so I don't know who this is for. Life is good. Okay, so here we go. This is life is going to for somebody is going to change in like the next the course of 3 to 4 months. The next 3 to 6 months, someone's life is going to change completely. I'm talking like whereas before it was boredom and exhaustion, whatever. It's like it says it right here. I mean, it said it. Where is it? Ah, it said it right here. It says abundance, bounty, leap of faith, rescue, and then what comes out is new life, clearing away the past, moving on from the past, clearing away negative karma, bad energy. And then it says prayer, life force. Um, Giving major because with the whole like travel thing because the adventure card it's saying caution but also said success. There's someone that is opposing. There's also deceit too, so be there as much as so while you whoever this is there are people watching who are adversaries, I guess you can say, and they're watching. So someone is going to there's gonna be choices because it says it right here. It says decisions. It says decision. It says freedom and decisions, right? That's what came out. So something being set free, whether from a mindset, a way of being, a lifestyle, a job, a relationship, an experience. This is going to lead to some major decision making, right? Which will be successful and also lead to possibly open doors for travel and adventure. And let me tell you, I know this isn't related to me because I don't own a car. I'm not planning a trip anywhere anytime soon, and I'm not going to go on a cruise. So it must be for somebody, but adventure awaits. Adventure awaits somebody, but it is he telling you to take caution because there are people who are watching who you can consider your adversary. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but apparently whoever these people are, this group is, they have ill intentions for you. They're planning to deceive you in some way. So maybe be careful. Maybe this if someone's trying to get you to do a certain, I don't know, like go somewhere or take a trip somewhere, be careful, I guess I would say, because I think it's like 50-50. It's like there are um, possibilities or opportunities with whatever decisions, right? This like new ventures, whatever. But there's also limitations. There's also, which it says it here. There was one card, deprivation. Was it deprivation? Yeah. So it's like it can go both ways. It can either be really good and successful, but it also is it's heating you to be careful because someone or something is going to try to figure out a way to wreck either someone's new beginning or because it said where did it say it's a new life somewhere. It literally just said it. Oh, right here. So something because oh, right here it says new life, abundance. Abundance means I mean you can be abundant in love, you can be abundant in finances and money and health, wealth. But I think it's I don't know. It is giving wealth vibes. Again, I don't think this is related to me because I am I am in the bikini bottom in the pits of you know. I'm sorry, I snorted because I just think it's funny because bikini bottom. If no one knows what bikini bottom is, that is where SpongeBob lives, and it's like at the. He says, "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?" SpongeBob SquarePants. As tall and as yellow as forest can be. SpongeBob SquarePants. Anyways, so instead of saying the pits, like I've hit rock bottom, I call it bikini bottom because it's cuter, it's softer, it's lighter. Because I don't like to say, oh, I'm broke, I'm this and that. I make it lighthearted. So, um, but anyways, it does say abundance, and then after it says bounty. And bounty, when you think of something that's bountiful, something that's I mean, if you look at the picture, she's like reaching up to the heavens, and it's really pretty card. I love this deck of cards. It's such a pretty. The illustrations. I don't know who illustrated this. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry. Where is the little book? Oh, Aurora Phil. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Whatever this venture is, or whatever travel opportunity is coming about for somebody or experience, it's going to be really bountiful or lucrative. I'm gonna say financial because you can go. Let's do this. Let's consult the book. Screw it. Sometimes you just need to get the actual definitive answers. Abundance. It says receiving, surprises, kindness, blessings. The universe is showering you with gifts. However, many of these divine offerings may go unnoticed and are therefore unacknowledged and accepted by you. Your joy guides are on hand, helping to correct this oversight. They invite you to become aware of the bounty flowing into your life, which is so funny. The next card, literally, and I shuffled. It says new life, abundance, bounty. Um, They invite you to become aware of the bounty flowing into your life. Take care not to miss or take for granted the gifts flowing your way. Start each morning by asking the universe to gift you with something wonderful during the day. Then, just before going to bed, list all the wonderful gifts you received that day. Notice how the list grows longer and longer by the day. Your joy guides only ask that you acknowledge these bountiful offerings and thank the loving universe for its endless generosity. Gratitude is the magnet that attracts overflowing love and abundance. That's true. Let's read with the next one, bounty. Bounty is number 51. Bounty. Upgrade, benefit, gifts, discovery. When you think life is tough, and this is the lady, she looks like, you know who she looks like? The sister to like, the guy, hold on, like, I just have to. It's just too funny. I have to. I have to go there because it's too funny. It looks like the guy from the, bro, this is why I'm not a comedian. But it looks he looks like the Jolly Green Giant from the corn. This is my corn box. This is for my freezer. Bro, they could literally be a couple, bro. I'm sorry. I just thought it was funny. Anyways, I'll just leave this here for a second. Um, it's okay. That can stay. It's frozen. It's not gonna, I'm gonna take my little heating pad back. So, to me, this is giving very much. I mean, it says new life, abundance, bounty. It's giving blessings, it's giving gifts, it's giving wealth, abundance. Okay, let's keep going. It says, when you think life is tough and things are struggle, Your runner guides will appear on the scene to redirect your attention away from the negative and connect you with all the positive and loving energy surrounding you. Their behind the scenes work may manifest as a spontaneous invitation to a party or the arrival of a gift of appreciation completely out of the blue. That's nice. You may receive an unexpected compliment, a promotion, or a raise. Your runner guides may also lead you to meet new people who bring tremendous positivity, fun, and friendship into your life. Your runner guides don't want you to get trapped in a negative outlook and miss the beauty all around you. Open your heart and mind and ask your runner guides to help you release your known and unknown mental and emotional blocks and obstacles that stop the bounty and flow of the universe from coming your way. The difficult period you've been in is about to ease. The hard trek is behind you. Now comes the easier part. Do not assume because a part of your journey has been challenging that the entire life journey will be. The tides are about to turn in your favor and the good times will begin. Ask your runner guides to bring your attention to any blind spots that keep you from seeing the gifts before you. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm kind of curious to see what new life is. When she looks pregnant in that, I know I'm not pregnant because I'm literally on my period. So again, this is how I know the reading is either for someone else. It could collectively relate to me, but I feel like it's for somebody specifically. 28 is new life. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, here we go. Conception. Oh, okay. I don't know. I was taking it like new life, like transformation, renewal. Here it says conception, pregnancy, children, birth. Oh, okay. Whatever your gender is, your feminine, whatever your gender, your feminine intuitive side is in full bloom. The wishes, dreams, and desires you've carried in your heart are now gestating. That's such a good word, like gestation, gestating, in the divine womb and are coming into fruition. If you identify as a woman, this signals a possible time of conception, pregnancy, and birth. Be careful, people, because if you're trying not to get pregnant, apparently someone might get pregnant soon. Or I'm not taking it as pregnancy because okay, so here when you do oracle card reading, if you've never done oracle card reading, you have to look at the other cards they fall out with. They're neighboring cards, the sister and brother sibling cards, right? This came out with new life, abundance, and bounty. This is giving heavy like new job, money, blessings, whatever. I don't take it as like a child, but let's see what it says. Um, If you identify as a man, this is a time for your creativity to become manifest in the physical or career world. If you're married or partnered, this may signal children are on the way. Or it may mean that this is what I took it as. Or it may mean that new ventures or adventures, a new home or new creations are on the horizon. Whatever you desire, it's happening. So something that you've been working hard on and fertilizing and tending to, you're going to see the fruits of your labor soon, apparently. Not literally labor like baby, like baby being born, but like labor, like arduous manual, like labor. It says, your teacher guides ask you to summon the divine feminine forces within you. With this influence, your artistic and creative expression comes alive. If you've been feeling sterile, stagnant, or controlled, the divine feminine energy forces within will loosen things up and get your creative juices flowing. Stop thinking and start feeling. The feminine essence of your soul is with you, and her influence will bring your creative side to life. New life is on its way. I think that to me means regeneration, newness. That's what I'm getting out of that. Um, let's keep going because it says, okay, did I say this one? Overthinking, exhaustion. Yeah, that one we did. Don't overthink. You'll get tired and exhausted. And make sure you take time to rest as well. That was also in there. Um, the last part of this part was, oh, wait. Okay, no, I said that. This was interesting. Loss, unconditional love, leadership. This is an interesting because it's kind of a contradiction to each other or like juxtaposition because you're talking about something, you're losing something, but then you're gaining unconditional love. And then it says leadership. This is giving to me it could mean a loss of a partnership, a loss of a relationship, a loss of a person, maybe an actual person, like a physical passing. Um, or it also could mean, if you look, she's crying, and there's different, it does look like different people, but I think it's the same person. She like lost part of herself a little bit, right? Um, but it leads to growth and leadership. So you might have lost something in some way or experienced a loss, maybe physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever, sexually. But really, this was a catalyst for growth and change and leadership, as per the reading. And in between that, which is sandwiched in between the leadership and the lost card, is unconditional love. I'm not reading this as love, romantic love. I'm reading this as angelic, cosmic, ethereal love, divine love. Because when you think of God, God loves everyone unconditionally, right? But we can dive deeper just to see what it says. I'm just curious. 22 is the number. There's a number at the top of I'm so sorry. Of every I definitely need to take a nap. I'm going to rest after this. Um there's a number at the top of every card. So this is unconditional love. Let's see what it says. You are a precious child of the universe. Your teacher guides are here to help you open your heart, drink from the cup of unconditional love, and banish any hidden or lingering low self-esteem. It is time to cast aside self-criticism and self-rejection once and for all. Claim your divine heritage. Any negative view you carry of yourself is a leftover from wounds inflicted upon you as a child and is not an accurate reflection of your beautiful divine soul. It never was. Now is the time to accept that you are a holy and precious spirit. Your teacher guides are working with your soul to awaken your true worth and elevate your self-esteem. Refuse to see yourself through the eyes of critical others, either from the past or in the present. Only see yourself through the eyes of the unconditionally loving universe. See, it's exactly what I said, divine love. I know my stuff, bro. I know my stuff. And also talking about self-love too. But I see, look, it says loving Mother, Father, God of the universe. That's the Holy Trinity, kind of, right? Divine love. So through the loss, you might have felt like you lost maybe a part of yourself through something or an experience, but really at the end of the day, you were always being guided and supported. And the universe, it's like it says, you were a child of the universe, a child of God. You were being protected the whole time through whatever it is the loss was that you experienced. And through this loss and the transformation, you had immense growth and you changed and you developed into being a leader. That's a pretty win-win. So, but I am getting heavy. There's newness coming. There's adventure. There's abundance. There's success. This is within the course of the next year, 3 to 6 months. And but there are wolves in sheep's clothing. There are people who are going to appear that they have your intentions at heart, but really they're trying to undermine you or deceive you in some way. So be cautious in your affairs and the people you surround yourself with. The reading is not done yet. We are going to move forward. The next cards are from the Sacred Destiny deck, which is the really pretty one with the book that looks like this, with the little mountain. I don't know if that's a volcano. I just like the way the sky looks in that one. Anyways, it says forgiveness, patience, healing, chaos. This is a tornado. What's interesting? In the chaos, if you look really closely, those are butterflies. I love the pictures that they did on these things. Um, this seems pretty self-explanatory. Forgiveness, patience, healing, chaos. Forgiveness, patience. This one, I feel like that does kind of relate to me, this part of the reading. The other part, not so much with this one, yes, because I've been struggling with trying to forgive people for what happened to me and my situation in the past. And I've been like waiting patiently and, you know, like kindly and respectfully for like answers and closure and things like that. And I feel like it has been chaotic. Like literally, like this This is literally like I'm like this is what my life is, but like I'm the butterfly. Like this is me, like in the chaos with the storm, but there's like butterflies. That's like literally that's me. Like I'm like the butterfly, like right at the top, and it. Oh, you know what it's like? You know what? Like okay, so you know what this reminds me of? So in the if you've never seen Moana 2, in Moana 2, there's like a weird part of the movie where they're like trying to go and like bring an underwater city back to the top because some god or that was angry shunned it to like being at the bottom of the barrel or whatever. So then they get Maui. He's like, oh, he's a demigod, so he has to go down and bring. I don't know. You have to see the movie to understand it. But anyways, there's like these giant tornado-like structures that come about that the evil guy, the bad god or villain or whatever, he in the movie he tries to put a bunch of these tornadoes, and then Moana's like, no, she's like, nope, and she goes with her friends and she's like, no, we're gonna do this, and she goes into the storm, like legitimately, like she's like, I have no fear. She goes into the storm. Maui's like, I got you, don't worry, and he tries to distract the evil villain in the situation because he has her back or whatever. And this reminds me so much of me because like I can be in the eye of the storm and I will still remain calm and steadfast and like retain my purity and my kindness. Now, granted, if you looked at my photo library lately, I don't know how pure that looks. I'm pretty proper, but when it comes to intimate, sexy time, I let go a lot more. I've gotten a lot better with sexy time. I used to be really afraid to be intimate and stuff. So, but even despite that, like it's a good representation. Despite any chaos and stuff, I overcome it. I transmute it, and I treat it like I'm like a butterfly, right? Butterflies are really they flap their wings and they come in all different colors, shapes, and sizes, and you know, I don't know what the lifespan of a butterfly is, but oh my god, it's the third time I yawn. Ay, ay, ay. Coño. Anyways, so healing chaos, forgiveness, patience, healing chaos. I might read the forgiveness card just to, okay, just to see. The sacred landscape wants you to know it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to recur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. And look, oh, it's funny, right next to, so there's forgiveness, right? And then right after that is freedom. So maybe in order to free yourself or experience freedom from something, maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive others. And also have patience and have patience while chaos is being subdued and healed. So that's that. Moving on to the next cards. I might need to take a little potty break. I don't know. Oh no, my heating pad. Hold on, let me turn my heating pad on. I put it on like literally the highest setting because my cramps, that's what I need. I do have Tylenol or a leave, but okie dokie smoky. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I was yawning. I had another yawn. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna pull one more from this one. Where is it? Where are my little cards? Where is the deck for this thing? Oh, here. It's like, where did it go? I was like, I need to pull one more because there's more to this story for this one. Because I was like, wait a second. Let's see what it says. Hold on. No. Okay. Because I will get to them. It just, some of these I'm like, wait a second. I'm a little a little confusing. Okay, here we go. That makes sense. That goes along with the reading. This makes sense. Oh, I got excited. Oh, you know, just like the song that goes, oh, 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 everybody was kung fu fighting. Fast as lightning. It was a little bit frightening. That's because that's the one that goes, oh, oh. Anyways, I'm sorry. I get distracted. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so the ones that initially came out were purpose. May you discover your true north. This card. Memory. May you hold the past lightly. That kind of, I feel like, goes along with forgiveness. You know, like hold it lightly. Don't stress over things that happened in the past, the things you can't change, right? Don't let the past define you. And then it says wise. May you appreciate your knowledge. I feel like it kind of goes together. Well, the purpose one, not so much, but these two, wise and memory, meaning like you've learned from experiences, you've gained knowledge and wisdom, and hold the past lightly. Don't hold it over your head. Just let it go, let it be, and move on. And then, yes, like use the knowledge and wisdom that you've acquired from that experience or from that situation to help carry you forward into your new situation or your new life. That's great. And then purpose, that's pretty self-explanatory. May you discover your true north, what your purpose is, what really motivates you and brings you joy and happiness. Um, and then continuing on, if I yawn again, bro, I'll be the fourth time. Oh my god, I need to finish the reading. I'm so sorry. That's my body telling me away. And it's funny, on the back of the deck is at exhaustion, so maybe this reading does pertain to me a little bit. Um, Now it says the next cards that came out, I had to clarify the ones, and I go, what does it say? It says trust. May you take this leap of faith, change. May you bless the turning of the leaves. So trust in the change that's about to come, I guess is what it's saying. And it's so funny, it says, may you take this leap of faith. And over here, look what came out, leap of faith. And then here, look what says rescue. And then it says change. These are two different decks. So that's why I said there's a change that's going to come. A change is going to come. Who's saying Echo? Who sings the song "A Change Is Gonna Come"? Was it Bob Dylan? The song "A Change Is Gonna Come" was sung by Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke, bro. I know my music, bro. I know my music. Sam Cooke. A change is gonna come. I can't sing like Sam Cooke for shit, but I do appreciate R&B. I appreciate Motown, soul, funk, groovy music, 70s soul train. Like, do you remember the 21st night? Sometimes. If anyone sees this, you're going to be like, this girl is ridiculous. It's totally fine. I enjoy my own company. I don't need a lot of friends around me. I'm cool with myself. But maybe that explains why I don't have that many friends, because I'm a little weird, a little quirky. It's fine. But it says leap of faith, and then it says, may you bless this turning of the leaves, so change, and then trust, may you take this leap of faith. So some change is going to come. And then we move forward. And then to clarify those cards that came out, these are the ones that came out stronger. May you find roots wherever you walk. I take this as like whatever past experiences you've had, that card that says memory on it, like move forward, you move on, you take the lessons you learned with you and you became stronger because of it. And then after that it says wish, may your wishes be granted. Gift, may you receive the gifts that await you. And together, may you be connected. So I don't know how that, it says gift and together. Maybe you'll be sharing your gifts with somebody else, or that your gift involves somebody else. Or you're going to be connected with people like important people, I guess, that will play a pivotal role in your life as it relates to a certain specific change. And the last cards are from the Saint Angels Oracle deck. Let me tell you, I am so looking forward to taking a nap right after I finish recording this video. This is a little funky. I'm gonna be honest. Um, but I'm gonna go with it. It's what came out. So I'm not gonna be like, oh no, but it's not my story. I'm not gonna take the cards. It's someone's story. I will say it. So in this little deck, so I pulled 4 cards from my Saints and Angels Oracles deck. Yes, this is Mother Teresa. Um, it says wise decision, pray, safe travel, marriage. Um, I feel like these two go together. Wise decision, pray. There was a card too here before. It said decisions right here. It's amazing how many parallels have come out. Leap of faith, decisions, wise decision, pray. So if there's a decision that's weighing on you. So if you look wise decision, there's an owl. So owls are known as symbolically, they're known for being wise, right? That's why do you think they chose an owl for Harry Potter? Because dude was wise as I shouldn't curse. I told myself I wasn't gonna curse, and I'm cursing, which is bad. But anyways, that's why you think Harry Potter. He has an owl. I don't know. Did the other people have owls? Right? Echo. In the Harry Potter movie, do all of the Hogwarts students have owls? I don't remember.
From StackExchange.com. In Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, almost all students have their own pets like owls, cats, toads, etc.
Cats, toads. Oh. Well, I wonder why they didn't have dogs in it. You know, you just thought of that. I was like, why didn't they do dogs in Hogwarts? That's weird. So cats, owls, and toads, and okay. So, anyways, but that's what. There's an owl here, and there's an angel. Maybe you need to pray to seek wise counsel relating a very important decision that you may make soon or in the future. Because that's what it's saying, to pray about it. Which, you don't want to overthink, because there's a card that said overthinking. But the decisions card is there, which is interesting. It's saying that there's going to be a decision that someone's going to have to make, and to pray about it. Like, weigh the pros and cons. Um, but maybe, you know what? Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Hold on. I just got it. So for someone, apparently, and again, I know this is not related to me because I am dating, but I'm not dating anyone seriously. Um, but this is for somebody, specifically. I just got it. I made the correlation. So this is what came out. Pray, wise decision, safe travel, marriage. Okay, so I got it. Someone's going to be presented with a very big, like, decision about something relative to a trip and a relationship, and I know, again, I know this is not me because I'm not in a relationship with anybody. I'm literally a single, I'm so single. There was a funny guy on Instagram. He's like, I'm so single. He's like, I don't even need to charge my phone in the morning because he's like, he knows that no one's gonna text him. And I'm like, bro, I feel you because I am the same way. I'm so single. Like, I have if you want to know okay, so the last people, in my text messages were Adore Me, the Flip app, some guy I did talk to before that we connected, like, reached out to me to check how things were, um, a verification text from Facebook, Rifle Paper Co., which I'm going to delete, a marketing thing, Cocoa Berry, which is to model sweatshirts or something, and then to visit the vet link to buy the chewable tablets for my dog. That's how single I am. Which I don't mind saying. I actually was going to do a video on that, on how to embrace singlehood. which I might, maybe I'll, but I was going to take a nap. I don't want to do it. I want to record another video, but I'm tired. I'm very tired. Um, or I'm anemic. I don't know. Maybe I'm both. You don't say. But what the vibes? Let's talk about the vibes that I'm getting are there's going to be a really big decision relating to traveling somewhere. There's no deck. Oh, there is a book. I am just kidding. There's a book. Let's read it. We're going to so read it. So it says wise travel, and then it says marriage. So someone's going to have a, I think, so these two came out kind of together. These two came out like together, but I feel like it all goes together because so when you get married, traditionally people go on a honeymoon, right? This is like a thing in normal world. In normal world, what normal people do, right? Um, they get married and they go on a honeymoon, they travel somewhere or whatever. Hopefully it's not to a scary place. I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to scare someone. I'm getting heavy vibes, like like love, like true love, but like, and that's it. This is does go along with this whole situation, unconditional love, right? But these, where is it? 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 The scary card. Where's the scary card? Where's the scary card? God doesn't want me to find it. No, it's okay. Where is the scary card? There was two cards. It said opposition and deceit. Whoever you are, be wise about where you travel to, because if you're getting married to someone, there are people who are not happy about that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. I top the cards when I'm thinking. I'm trying to. So Saint Christopher is the saint that governs travel. So Saint Christopher is actually so that he's the saint who actually carried Jesus on his back. Bro, oh my God, bro. I just got like, bro, I just got a download, bro. This reminded me, and this is coming up so much on my Instagram feed. So I never watched the show The Mandalorian, right? And this little like creature who looks like Yoda, and they call it Baby Yoda. I don't know, his name is Grogu. And dude, this just reminded me. This gave me heavy man because like he takes care of Baby Yoda, right? I'm not saying Baby Yoda is Jesus, but Baby Yoda is known for being very wise, right? And he's a Jedi and has like the Force and whatever, blah blah blah. But Saint Christopher is a saint, the patron saint that carried Jesus on his back. Legit gave me like Mandalorian vibes. I know that's not kind of like going along with this, but and yeah. So I don't know. Oh, there's like a little dude in the back. He has like a little dude. Bro, okay. Oh, this is giving heavy Europe vibes. I don't know why. There's a little dude, like when you think of Saint Anthony of Padua, who's the patron saint of lost things. So he's a little dude in the back, right here. There's a little dude, and he's carrying a lantern. So this dude, whoever this guy is carrying this child on his back, leading the way. It looks, there's like a river. Where's the Thames? Where's the Thames River? That just came to my mind. The Thames. Thames? The Thames? You would think I know geography. Thames River. In England, in London. What's the other river? The Seine. The Seine. The Seine. So I don't know. I guess gives me very Europe vibes. Anyways, let's keep it going. Um, but yeah, whoever you are, I would say be careful because there are people who are not good people that are like bad. I'm talking about like, so when you travel, you always want to be careful. Anyways, if anyone travels abroad, if you're planning on traveling internationally or anything like that, because literally, so as I looked at this, it reminded me of Europe, and then for some reason, what came in my mind was the Thames, Thames River. Like it just, I was picturing a river, and I'm like, what rivers? There's the Seine in France, and then there's the Thames in Europe, in England. You would think I know geography, but I don't, unfortunately. Um, I know my north, south, east, west, but yeah. So, anyways, just be careful because, just, yeah, I'm getting like vibes like just be careful because there are people like and you always hear about stories how people when they travel abroad and stuff or like let's say the couple that goes on their honeymoon and then they get basically like killed by like not pirates but like bad people, you know. That's, I don't want to scare somebody, but I'm getting that vibe heavy. Like gang vibes, bro. Strong gang vibes, which is crazy. It's just because it says wise decision, pray, safe travel. I put it this way, the universe, God, whatever, would not put this card and these two together unless there was like some significant meaning. We can continue if we want. We can get more clarity. On the back of it, it says activist, steady progress, don't compromise, like don't settle, have confidence. Yeah, but I'm curious. I kind of like, I don't know if I should pull another card. I feel like there's more to the story with this. Oh! I don't know. That's kind of funky. Oh, this is interesting. Move. That just came out. Move. This can mean like move your body or move, like relocate, move. Healing. Healthy eating. Forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness. Move and healing. Move, healing. Love. Love. Move, healing. It still doesn't give me enough of what I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. I'm like a little detective because if anyone saw this, looks like a hot mess. There's like a bunch of cards over. I just need to. I need more clarity, bro. This is crazy. I asked for more clarity. Look what card just brought, and I struggled. Look what card just came out. Adventures. There are so many parallels in this reading. It said leap of faith, adventures, adventures, decisions, decisions, forgiveness. So many themes are like coming out of your adventures. Someone's going on. Maybe you're gonna go somewhere tropical. I would love to go somewhere tropical. Look at little birdies. Maybe someone's going on a tropical adventure. If you are, please take me with you so I can leave St. Albans. I'm sorry. I don't want to put down St. Albans because this is somebody's home. Just like Coral Gables was my home, this is somebody's home. So I don't want to like, you know, I don't know. I think that's like enough. So it just says adventures, a gateway, inner peace, wonders, courage, gateway, my belly. I cannot wait to take a nap. I'm so sorry. Oh, bro. Oh, there we go. New beginnings, release. Bro, there we go. Okay, that makes sense. So definite travel vibes, definite new beginnings. Again, look, it said new beginnings. It even said, there was the card. It said, look, adventures. Bro, I'm sorry I say bro a lot. I am a millennial. Adventures, adventure. Decisions, decisions. Release reminds me of forgiveness. Um, leap of faith, leap of faith. Someone is gonna, I was gonna say, if someone's gonna be going on an adventure soon or traveling, good for you. Can I go in your suitcase? There was legit a lady who, she was, so they called her a stowaway. She legit got, I don't know how she got past security. Because first of all, when you go to the airport, you have to be screened by TSA. She apparently, this lady, Cuckoo Bell Delulu lady, went into, like people are so Delulu. She went, like but the thing is, how did she bypass security? She went to the employee line. How did she even, like, bro, like, I can't, bro, I can't. I would have been so, like, if I was a TSA person, first of all, the boss of those TSA people on that shift, they probably got a good talk. I hope they got a good talking to. Because if she, I mean, she got through the thing. She got through the TSA, and then when she got to the point where she had to like scan her boarding pass, she completely just went with the group. They didn't even, the guy wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, bro, if I imagine if she was like a crazy person and she got on that flight. Bro, imagine if she got on that. Oh, she did get on the flight. She was already in the air, and I think I don't know what happened. She detained her. I think she was going to France or something. I don't know, right? I think she was going to France. Um, but they like detained her. I'm like, sometimes, I don't know. Anyways, that was just a little anecdotal moment. But definitely it says new beginnings, leap of faith, safe travel. But just I will say be careful because it does say caution, and the caution vibes are heavy with the safe travel vibes, right? Because it said caution, adventure, success. So, and it does say healing chaos. Oh, and then like I said, move. This one could mean literal move or healing, like move your body. What was the one I wanted to look up? There was one that I wanted to look up. Which one was it? Oh, literally. Oh, okay. There it says move. I thought it meant like movement. It says this is a message about moving. Most likely, it means that you'll soon be moving to a new home. You've been considering the possibility, and this is validation of that idea. The angels will help you locate a wonderful new home and assist with the details of leaving your present location. Give any worries about this issue to heaven and have faith that the finances, family concerns, and other issues will be taken care of. This is also a message about moving your body more. The angels ask you to create movement in your life through physical motion. You can do this by swaying or dancing to music, exercising, hiking outdoors, playing with your children. All this movement helps you make a fresh start. It ushers in wonderful new people, experiences, and opportunities. So give any worries that you may have about making those changes to God. I want to see what wise decision is says. Oh wait, where's the safe travel one? Oh, okay, safe travel. That's weird. It signals a safe passage and lets you know that St. Christopher is by the side of the one who's traveling. This trip is blessed by the angels who ensure that all the details are taken care of. The transportation, luggage, meals, and accommodations are being overseen by heaven. Lucky you, whoever you are. Take me with you legally in in your luggage. Um, I really do. I'm not kidding. Like I will not in like seriously in someone's luggage, but I would love to go travel somewhere. Mm. Oh, it says people have long carried St. Christopher medals. I have, oh my God, bro. Okay, wait a second. So this could pertain to me, but I'm not going anywhere. That's just weird. Like, I literally just signed 3 months extra here to stay here. But what is weird, so I decided because I go, oh, I want to look presentable for the video, right? Like when I record myself, so I put on my watch, my smartwatch, and then I picked my Alex and Ani bracelets, like for my little pouch, right? And my Alex and Ani bracelets, each of them have like a little charm, right? So like there's a dove that means that represents like peace and like purity, right? And then I have one that's the Wonder Woman one that says truth, love, and justice. And then I have this one says say yes, and I haven't worn this one in like forever. It says say yes to new adventures. And then I actually had I have a St. Christopher one that I bought a year ago. This one says pray more, worry less. So, and then the back it says love. So maybe there is some correlation. I mean, I don't know. I don't really plan on traveling yonder anywhere, and I can't because I have my doggy. And if I did, I'd have to go on a cruise because I can't take her on a plane. And plus, I don't even trust going on a plane these days. With the planes falling from the sky and like, I can't, bro. Like, I just can't. I'd be too afraid. There's no way. I'd rather like get in a little canoe and like, like trek my way. So, but the vibes I'm getting are new beginnings, be be safe travels, be care. Like it said, wise decisions. So pray over a wise decision to travel. Um, and Oh, my headphones just went away. And yeah, that's what I would say. And there's wish fulfillment, there's togetherness, something pertaining to that, wish fulfillment, a gift of some sort, a change, right? A change is gonna come. Rescue, adventures. Look, I said adventures in two different decks with two different. Bro, never question energy, bro. Energy doesn't lie. People do. Energy doesn't. End of story. With that being said, I'm going to put all my little cards away, and I am going to